I come as a warning. Please take heed the mistake you make ignoring it. I provide you with all the information to make an informed decision before you make your move. So if your agenda is louder than your character, you won't be able to hear me. That is on you. Facts. Because listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, and I'm not making this stuff up. So it's like, oh, poor me, I've always been... This is true. Again, these are not stories, these are testimonies. I want to say, no, 100% of the people that I've come across, I'm talking about family, friends, employers, people I've worked with. No, I'm not even going to say that because I have met a couple cool people. I'm going to say 95%. 95% of the people that I've encountered, again, just in daily, could be at the store, workers at the store, literally. And I know they usually say there is a common denominator. Not in these cases, because I mind my business. Stay to myself. If I could go in places and not be seen or spoken to, that's a great day to me. Makes me so happy. So this video is like an intermission video. I'm kind of coming up with some fresh material. A situation kind of happened in my life. And it's really kind of messing me up. Been all over the place. Whole psychological warfare. Then you throw in an EMDR session. Last Tuesday. And then you never know when blocked memories are going to come up. So I'm having some memories come up. And I have a whole processing. Schedule for when things happen. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. You know, I've got like song lists during my rage stage. I've got songs for when I need comfort. I have songs for when I'm like in my, where I'm coming out on the other side of it. It's where I'm murdering it, is what I call it. Murdering the thoughts, murdering the situation, just killing it, deading it. So I just kind of wanted to read some things that I wrote during this entire process, because I think, again, it's really helps highlight empowerment and documenting those psychological warfare moments. So it really does help you emotionally process too. This is a then versus now. Ruthless, don't hold back. Mercy is an illusion. I used to stress my sweet, sweet heart in my car. My son's asleep. And sometimes I get hyper too loud. Sometimes I know I yell into I don't mean to. Anyway. I used to stress my sweet, sweet heart and soul out, trying to ensure everything was perfect. I forced myself to anticipate moves to have a block to move it. I don't even know why I said that. I auto-corrected myself. It literally says, I forced myself to anticipate moves to have a block. Oop. See? I'm mixing up words and I'm reading. That's just what I'm saying. And I'm not going to be embarrassed or... I forced myself to anticipate moves to have a move to block it. I'm still shocked to this day that I didn't stroke out or die from internal stress. Used to stress my poor little body out. I wish I could go back and hug myself. I really do. And say, and be who I am now, but it's all part of the development. I'm really understanding that. It's not something I just wasn't capable of before. Again, you have to understand how the mind and body in the human body and the nervous system even function and work to be able to understand this stuff. And my frustration and my agitation that you're sensing It's coming from people who don't know it, yet treat people and judge people for no reason. And have no clue. First of all, you must not even experience life-altering events to be speaking this way. That's annoying. Running into so many people like that, it's like, yo. Anyway, I'm going to just start it over and just read it all because I get on my nerves. I stop and do all these side notes. I used to stress my sweet, sweet heart and soul out, trying to ensure everything was perfect. I forced myself to anticipate moves to have a move to block your move. Still shocked to this day that I didn't stroke out or die from internal stress. I had to make sure there wasn't a mess. I must... Just remembering back, sorry. I must fix it all, find every crack to seal it up tight. By the time I was done with any project, I put so much into everything and nothing into myself. It was always tightly wrapped up neatly for master, so they wouldn't have to lift a finger. This is hard. I made it my responsibility to make life easier for everyone else because I didn't have the energy to keep fighting everyone for my voice. It is so annoying. Makes me not even want to deal with people. I'm not even kidding. I became so tired of people using their hands or abusing authority as forms of communication because you hear the word no or the truth, and that makes you sick. So tired of people using violence or aggression or, as a intimidation tactic to silence you. You think people can't sense your rage, can't sense and then you want to call them crazy because we sense your bullshit, or that your aggression, even though your words aren't saying it, your body language is showing annoyance and all that. You don't think that's going to throw somebody off? Because what are you going to do next? I don't know you like that. I don't know what you can accept and what you can't. Because the people who can't accept truth, please believe they're going to try to paint you crazy. They're going to use violence. They're going to break your property, stop you from leaving, trap you in a bathroom. They're going to never underestimate the capabilities of someone who wants to hide their accountability. Don't ever underestimate that. And it is okay to lie to get yourself in a safer place. If it's not a safe place to tell the truth, lie your ass off. Tell them what they want to hear to get them the fuck out of your face. But let's see. I made it my responsibility to make life easier for everyone because I didn't have the energy to fight everyone for my voice. I became so tired of people using hands or abusing authority as forms of communication because you hear no or the truth. Makes you sick in the head. I preferred to be Cinderella just to get through the day until I'm back in my cave. And when I talk about master, it can mean employers or just any unhealthy person I found myself getting trapped with in life. I do appreciate the few raw individuals who know who they are. I appreciate the masters too. Know why? I got to get up close and personal with you to get inside your head so I could come back to execute you mentally later. So everything done to me was kind of on purpose for data for my operation. Everything is my work. Everything. I study everything for my work. I wanted to let people take advantage of me so I can study you for real. How else was I going to get up close and personal and watch you? Watch how you tick, watch your body, watch your smirks, everything, if I don't let you take advantage of me. How else am I supposed to know how right I am? Yeah, motherfuckers. When I go, like I said, I wanted to let people take advantage of me so I can study you. When I wanted to see what you do. It's like a judgment day. I wanted to give you a situation, see what you were going to do with it. That's your judgment day. Call me judgment day. When I go viral, you're going to see why you shouldn't be out here exploiting others. Secondly, you haven't seen nothing yet. I have so much to unleash in this beautiful, brilliant, methodical, ruthless brain of mine. Third, I'll always have the last laugh. I don't take a loss. It's all lesson and gaining knowledge. Now, I'm walking in faith of my capabilities and skills built. I'm breaking away from the accidental poisoning of programming tainting me while I was unaware of everything that was going on. I bit off way more than I could chew. That's how you get experience, though. From poor judgment. I saw a meme. It was a guy like stuck in the mud. Anyway. But it's true. Now I'm walking in faith of my capabilities and skills built. I'm breaking away from accidental poisoning of programming tainting me while I was unaware. While battling, not excusing it, I'm just saying I was completely unaware of what the heck. I just would do stuff. I was just following my spirit without really no impulse control. When battling real life human monsters, you decide to do what I do. I know I'm not the only warrior out there that's fighting this epidemic. When battling real life human monsters, be mindful you don't turn into one. My only regret is storing everything without processing for release. EMDR therapy took care of that for me. I'm an automatic processing machine now. Whoever took advantage of my processing delay will most definitely be on my list to exterminate. So please prepare your affairs now, because the doctors will determine you're brain dead very soon. By the time I'm done with you human master monsters, it's going to feel like someone ripped out your heart with a harpoon, then set you on fire. No bullshit. This is exactly how the nerves in your body are going to make it feel. Yes, I'm ruthless, transparent, and extremely vivid. You should be very aware of how serious I am. I have invisible forces everywhere who wait on my call to let them know when your time for mercy is up. The no mercy, forgive and forget, that's taught from disguised human demons who want you to stay small. Remember and recover. And mercy doesn't exist in the real afterlife. They made that up. Again, there's a difference between human error versus inflicting intentional harm. The ones out here, just because you do a lifetime in inflicting harm, you don't get to repent and go to heaven. Doesn't work that way. You know how I know? I'm a gatekeeper. I'm really a gatekeeper for real. People always laugh at me when I say that, but I'm like, no, it explains my aggression and my lack of mercy. I'm a gatekeeper. I send demons out. I escort demons to hell. And you will not pass if I do not let you. Forces who will most definitely treat your life like a buffet, leaving no crumbs behind. I can't control them. I can hold them off. I can pray for you. But when I stop praying for you, oh baby, that mercy, again, it's not a threat. I'm a warning. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not come for me. Do not play with me. Because I promise you, your roof on your house is going to catch fire and I'm 1,000 miles away. Your furnace is going to burn up and I'm 7 states away. My mother is karma. My father is justice. I don't associate with my human family anyway. I got love for them, of course, because they created my human parts. You know, so, and they, like I said, they have their own traumas and stuff, and that's not still an excuse for the things that have transpired. But again, I'm also kind of thankful for it because it all applies to my work. You know, because if I did not go through the pits of hell, I would have never experienced it, would have never even known how messed up this world really is and the direction it's heading. I'm telling you, they want you suppressed. They want you depressed, suppressed, programmed to just work harder, not smarter. And as a community, no. They only allow so much community. Like I said, a lot of things are for show. There's a lot of things that are for show around here. And I'm going to go around uncovering it. So, like I said, you take this. Again, I come as a warning. Not on me if you don't listen. Here's something else I wrote. You don't need self-help books. All you need is action, self-discipline, and to awaken your internal power. The rest will follow. Firm believer, everything you need to soar is inside of you already. Straight like that, I rise again. Still standing on society are the monsters written about in books. Society is the monster under your bed, just getting inside your head. Society I speak of are the narrow-minded individuals who are destroying this world piece by piece. And I'm going to exterminate every last one of you. The rich, you gotta go. Government, you gotta go. Big Pharma, you gotta go. We don't even need a government, first of all. The politics is, I'm going to sum it up for you. It's like a toxic marriage that we're the kids caught in the middle and they're going through a nasty divorce. That's what a Democrat versus Republican is to me. Voting does nothing. Has it really worked out for you? Please take a good look around. Why is the retirement why is it getting older? By the time our kids grow up, you're not going to be able to retire till you're dead. I'm not going for none of that. That's why I'm angry and I'm hype. Okay? For things like that. For us. Not for my story. My story, I can handle the stuff I've been through. It's all this other stuff that's what gets my emotions and these tears flowing. And the things that I've accepted, yeah, a little bit. But a lot of my emotions, the intensity of them, that's how I know I was created to feel so much. Because if I didn't feel as deeply and as intensely as I did, I wouldn't know what's really going on. I wouldn't understand why I go everywhere and I see all these sad faces. It breaks my heart. Because I already know. I was just telling me too. I made some great connections along, like especially the little stores. Well, except Kroger by my house, because I think they alert security when I go in there now. I'll have to tell you about my store chronicles. They hate me. Kroger and Costco and AT&T. I'm telling you. Anyway. Society I speak of are the narrow-minded individuals who are destroying this world piece by piece. I'm going to exterminate every last one of you. Trust that. Each situation I've experienced in this lifetime fuels my motivation. Let the burning begin like the witch I am. I'm not a bad witch. I'm a raw witch. I don't follow what the taught religions. The religion is false. Religion is just... To me, religion is just showing that that's where I got, there's so many forces. And the fact that I've just, again, been paying attention and doing a lot of internal work myself and watching the sky and watching everything literally watching everything. A lot of reflection. That's how I know there's a lot of forces. There's not just one creator. And I believe a really huge clue to that is in amen, meaning many, plural. I'm so grateful to be moving forward with no illusions. There's been a lot of true colors being revealed in my life, especially this last year and even beginning this year. I'm really like seeing things clearly versus the fantasy land you create in your head. It's a beautiful thing to live in reality and presence. You can call me a wildcat because I always land on my feet. I will defy and rise against the entire planet to protect my vision of the future. And it's not even my vision of the future, it's the vision of the future. I'm telling you, I really am able to, some things I keep back because, I don't want them, never give all the information out. Just don't. Especially if it's not a safe place to do so. It is not wrong to do that. I don't care what, hold on. I don't care what anyone has to paint me as in order to uphold their own illusions. You're safe as long as you leave me alone in that process. Like, keep it to yourself. Transparency, embracing who you are, is truly an act of strength and bravery in a society that would love to convince you to conform into a mass-produced, programmed, robotic society mentally. They want you masking emotions, not showing emotion, because they show you emotion as weakness and they exploit it, right? That's the American way. I'm going to show you my weakness and I damn near dare you to exploit it. Got something for you. I got so much for you. I get it if you see life from only one perspective. What you're not going to do is paint people like me who see life from all angles and are aware of your bullshit as the crazy ones. Y'all really are so predictable. You have the same cycles, the same thoughts, the same everything. You say the same things. You regurgitate information because that's all you know. Because you're from a mass-produced society with scripted thoughts that just circulate around. You have a very small mind. Not even saying that to insult you. It's true. I had a small mind. I was the same way. I wouldn't know what programming is if I didn't realize I was being programmed myself. Humans want to paint animals in the wild so bad to be the beasts, invasive and monstrous. Narrow-minded humans, society, are the only monsters I see that it's not even funny anymore. Narrow-minded humans are becoming extinct, not us. I'm shown proof every single day just how monstrous and what liars the human race really are. And I'm talking about lying to cover up and hide and manipulate for personal gain, like telling somebody, putting on a box that you have all these vitamins in your food, and then you look at there's 12 grams of additional sugars. That 12 grams of added sugars counteracts and cancels out all those vitamins. That's the kind of lies I'm talking about. Or that taxes are really used for what they say it's being used for. Y'all have fun maintaining your falsified narratives while mine continue to elevate. Narrow-minded humans are the invasive species plaguing this planet that I'm here to exterminate. Believe that, if nothing else. Y'all are destroying a whole planet and want to force others like me to be convinced we are the unbalanced ones. Yeah, y'all can really go fuck yourself. I truly appreciate all the situations in my life that guided me to realize so much about myself. I don't want to return to the surface where people are to mingle. I'm truly meant to live underground or in the wild. I refuse to be tamed, programmed, or conditioned again. Keep that shit to yourself. Just let me stay in my cave of existence. Lesson of 2024 so far. Some of us really are supposed to be loners, and that's really okay. Mind power. Okay, this is where I get into my little hype posts, and this is where I know I was listening to my hype music. So this is like kind of inspired from some of the music, and I kind of just take the songs and change up the lyrics to kind of make it my own a little bit. But this is me. Mind power heavier than royalty. Your kings and queens move around when I'm flowing through. I don't care who thinks they're the best. You'll become just a memory, believing you're a match for me. It's some authentic shit you wouldn't comprehend. That was from like a beat. I was playing Presidential by Youngbloods. It's called Presidential. And then it's some authentic shit you wouldn't comprehend. It'll shoot up your ass, make way through your body, shooting across your jaw and out your mouth, forcing you to acknowledge me as such. Then salute me. Never Scared remix with Cameron and Jadakiss. You'll realize who run it and how quick haters get crossed out. Who run it? 3 6 Mafia. A rebel in her own mind, created to make lines of suckers scatter. That's why they claim I do crime and I'm violent. Public, rebel without a pause, public enemy. But see, a lot of the things that I'm talking about are true. Like, it's facts about myself. And what I believe I am. Not even believe, I know I am. A rebel in her own mind, created to make lines of sucker scatter. That's why they claim I do crime and I'm violent. Tables always turn, suckers burn to learn. Always. Rebel without a pause, I'ma bring the noise. And I am public enemy number 1, who's naughty by nature. My OGs laid the tracks, I'm here to do the rest. If you attempt to play with my mental, then I hope you invest in some real heavy heavy bulletproof paneling inside your dome. You'll be scared to look, left shook. It'll be your very last time breathing on your own. A ventilator and a portable oxygen tank will be needed to keep your lungs afloat. Code Blue won't be able to hear you gasping for air. Y'all aren't smooth, you're just a shook one. Oh, I didn't. That was Mobb Deep. Don't get it twisted. And shook ones. Like I said, I just get in the zone, and to me, I'm like a rap star, you know. And I just jam out, and it really helps me emotionally. Instead of the emotional outbursts, I do it in my garage or in my car at night, or, you know, when I'm by myself. I know tonight's going to be a long night because I may need 4 hours of this. Tonight, and after an hour I might, but I just pay attention to what my body does and says and the needs, and I listen to my internal dialogue. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. I think I've spoke long enough, and hopefully it wasn't too rambly or wasn't yelling into the mic too much. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. You never know what I'll pop up with next.